His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III's teaching helped me understand why kind people still suffer from illness and torment. His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III has brought countless people the light of true Dharma, helping them understand the mysteries of karma, suffering, and liberation. My own journey of illness, despair, and eventual recovery deeply relates to this profound teaching. What I once could not understand, why I suffered despite being kind, was finally answered after respectfully listening to the Dharma discourses of His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III. Ever since I was a child, I have considered myself a very kind person. I always looked at others with kind eyes, thought of others often, rarely quarreled with people, and cared deeply for small animals. I am also a Buddhist, frequently going to temples to burn incense and pay homage. And at home, I enshrine the holy image of Kṣitigarbha Bodhisattva. People say, good begets good and evil begets evil. I believed that since I was so kind, I would surely suffer few illnesses and live a happy life, yet reality was not so. One morning in 2017, my neck suddenly could not turn, accompanied by persistent severe pain. After a hospital examination, I was told I had myofasciitis. From that day forward, I embarked on a difficult battle against the demon of pain. The pain did not ease with medication or plasters. Instead, it gradually spread to my scalp, shoulders, arms, back, hips, thighs, and even the soles of my feet. Muscles became knotted and hardened into patches. It hurt whether I moved or not, awake or asleep. My range of movement became limited. Living in such suffering, I felt worse than dead. Yet for the sake of life, I forced myself to work, putting on a smile before colleagues and leaders while enduring the pain. At home, I still had to care for my child, the household, and my family's emotions. My world felt dark. I was so lost. Was I destined to suffer like this for the rest of my life? What should I do? I began seeking out others like me, hoping for advice from those who had this illness. I found and joined a group on a social platform. What I encountered there was a chorus of wails, people long trapped in suffering and despair. Often someone would say they couldn't bear it anymore, that they wanted to end their life. I was deeply shaken. This group felt like a living hell. These people were so pitiful, and so was I. Were we to live in pain forever? If so, what hope was left for the rest of my life? What would become of my family? No, I had to save myself. I had to recover. And not only for myself, I wanted to share my recovery experience to help these suffering patients, and even help those who might one day fall into the same illness. I threw myself into study: anatomy, nutrition, rehabilitation, stretching, massage methods, and various therapies. Gathering resources from home and abroad, I began practicing treatment methods on myself, even testing medicine on my own body. It felt as if I had taken on a mission, working not only for my own sake, but for others as well. Every day in the group, I reported my experiences and encouraged everyone not to give up, to keep their faith. Gradually, more and more people trusted me. I gained many friends. We shared not only about illness, but also about life, work, joys, and sorrows. Slowly, the group no longer resembled a wailing hell. I also began participating once or twice a month in large-scale animal releasing, dedicating all the merit to these suffering patients. I promoted the benefits of life release. Soon after, the karmic affinity for me to encounter the true Dharma matured. A Dharma brother introduced me to respectfully listen to the Dharma discourses of His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III. That day, as I listened, tears streamed down my face. At last, I had found the true Buddha Dharma. At last, I had found the path home. With my continued practice, my body quickly improved. I encountered many positive karmic affinities, good doctors, and good medicine. I truly recovered. And the speed of my recovery was astonishing to other patients. Some had suffered for decades with no improvement. Yet I recovered in just 1 year. I then compiled my recovery experiences into tens of thousands of words and shared them in groups and on related platforms. Through extensive listening to Dharma discourses of His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III, the nourishment of true Buddha Dharma resolved my life's confusions and gave me hope of escaping this world of painful samsara. In the Dharma discourse, I finally found the answer to the question that had long troubled me. Why am I so kind, yet still fall ill? The truth is, all of this is due to karmic causes and effects. Across countless past lives, how many beings have I killed? Surely beyond measure. Even in this life alone, How many lives have I taken, intentionally or not? Before encountering the true Dharma of His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III, I killed abalone and crabs with my own hands, ordered live fish, shrimp, and shellfish at restaurants. In school, I dissected earthworms and mice, caught grasshoppers and butterflies. Even now, despite practicing the true Dharma, I still accidentally step on ants, snails in the rain, or squash tiny insects. The beings I harmed out of ignorance are countless, and there are many I cannot even see with the naked eye. All beings are equal. Shouldn't those I killed demand my life in repayment? What is my little bit of illness and pain compared to that? My current practice is far too meager. Its merit cannot outweigh the black karma I have created. That I now suffer a little, rather than repaying with my very life, is already something to be grateful for. Grateful for the blessings of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Grateful that I still have time to learn the true Dharma of His Holiness, Dorje Chang Buddha III. Grateful that I still have the hope of liberation from samsara in this life. Karma never errs. All arises from cause and leads to effect. Therefore, I must sincerely repent the sins I committed in the past, and arouse a firm determination and vow that in this life, I must achieve enlightenment and liberation. I must truly implement self-cultivation, steadfastly becoming a genuine Buddhist disciple who refrains from all evil and practices all good. I am deeply grateful for encountering the true Buddha Dharma and the teachings of His Holiness, Dorje Chang Buddha III. Without these teachings, I would still be trapped in confusion, unable to understand why suffering and illness came into my life despite my kindness. It was through His Holiness Dorje Chang Buddha III's guidance that I realized the truth of karma and cause and effect, and found the path to healing, wisdom, and liberation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Dharma stories.